to talk.
Before you say anything, I've got something for you.
It can wait.
Forgive me. I was deluded by the power of this Sama Diva.
It doesn't change anything at this point. Soon, I'm leaving. It'll be better this way.
You're leaving? Why? Please, stay. Nothing like this will ever happen again. We were so good together. Please, forgive me, Mira. Let's talk.
Something went wrong.
The seed. You don't understand. I can't take it anymore. I need to leave.
Look at this. Can you feel it?
Oh, dear God.
Prastara noc, dawno utracona, w ognisku domowym ogień rozpaliła.
It almost worked. Ashters similar to me are chosen by the crowd. They have a gift from the gods themselves. A gift to help in cases like these. Unfortunately, this time is different. I've been following his trail for a very long time, and the only thing I've found along the way are sparks and ash. The disruption of time that arose here is different. Its source lies in the poor souls you've encountered. You've already messed up enough. Here it will end. Here I'll finally catch you. There's no smoke without fire, they say. That's not entirely true. The weaker the flame, the more smoke appears. Looking out for streaks of smoke, I find smoldering hearths, and these often attract this time wrecker. Now I feel a bond with fire. It's restless, but wants to show me what happened here. Smoke streaks from the hearth naturally move towards the traces of time, places where the chaos of events is the most severe. Seeing these events and their transformation into stable fate paths will dissolve the smoke streaks. When all the smoke disappears, the fire will settle down and allow me to see the full picture of events.
Mira, let's join them! Do you have any mugwort left?
I used it all for the wreath. Without it, the smoke from the bonfire won't purify us.
Celebrations are held along the entire riverbank. By following the torches, I should find signs of other feasters.
sorry. I wasn't able to catch your wreath. It floated towards the waterfall.
I thought you'd try harder to get it.
So, we won't even go for a walk in the woods?
I wonder what kind of future the wreath has prepared for me.
Upalnocka trwała, dziewczyna płakała, że
The smoke streak has disappeared. This fate path is now stable.
Mira, let's join them! Do you have any mugwort left?
I used it all for the wreath. Without it, the smoke from the bonfire won't purify us.
Celebrations are held along the entire riverbank. By following the torches, I should find signs of other feasters.
I wonder what kind of future the wreath has prepared for me.
upalnocka trwała.
I'm sorry. I wasn't able to catch your wreath. It floated towards the waterfall.
I thought you'd try harder to get it.
So, we won't even go for a walk in the woods? This, I think, belongs to you, my dear.
You got my wreath, thank you. If one were to believe the gods, marriage awaits me soon. And the candidate, how handsome.
Let's not waste this night. So many flowers have perished from stillness.
Another streak of smoke has cleared.
Vladimir, look! Someone left some mugwort here.
Be fertile and reproduce.
Oh, please, Vladimir. The time for that is yet to come. Now, let's purify ourselves in smoke from whatever is evil within us. Let's jump over the fire.
All the smoke streaks have disappeared. I can feel that the fire has settled down. Now I can light it fully.
Now, it's time to search for the fern flower. Let's go, before the night ends.
Upalowska trwała, dziewczyna płakała, że
Look! Maybe these lights are trying to guide us to the fern flower.
Those are will-o'-the-wisps. Let's not follow them. Don't you know the stories? They're the souls of the wicked who lead you astray. They always have something to do with the swamp and the water. And you know I'm scared of those.
Nothing will happen to us. I'd never let you get hurt. Besides, I know stories about will-o'-the-wisps that sparkle like jewels and light the path to treasure. We must go there.
Then go up on your own. I'm not walking into certain doom. I've never ventured into that part of the woods, especially not at night.
In that case, I'll find the fern flower myself, so that we may live in prosperity forever. I'll be back soon.
I can't let him go alone.
The fire spewed out a glowing feather, a sign that he was here. When he drops his feathers, he loses some of his power. Collecting more of them should help me lure him. The hearth is lit by the fire of time. Its warmth is now a gateway to time. Fire is a power that exists on the border between worlds. Its flames can even transfer us to a place where there's no time other than a moment. It's like a story in a book where we can choose the chapter. only thing that doesn't change is change. And what doesn't change remains motionless. Those are water children. Their mucus is toxic. I must stay away from them. Sooner or later, Radag returns for parts of his being that he once lost. The placement and stabilization of his feathers in this place of power should lure him here. Right now, there's nothing more I can do by this bonfire. I need to investigate the other hearths. I'm safe here. It seems the infant's cry distracts these monsters. I should be able to sneak through to the totem now, but I must be careful. These creatures are a kind of drowner. They arise when a young child drowns in water, and its soul is captured by demons that feed on fear. The child's body decomposes and mutates. The innocent, suffering soul, believing that it's constantly drowning, tries to grasp onto all that is alive. By doing so, it kills more victims as it sinks further and further into the abyss of darkness. Sooner or later, Radag returns for parts of his being that he once lost. The placement and stabilization of his feathers in this place of power should lure him here. Right now, there's nothing more I can do by this bonfire. I need to investigate the other hearths. Regular people, these are just burnt hearths. For me, these traces say more than it appears. They can even change what has not yet happened.
What on earth is...
Here every day. Something must have gotten in his way. I can't wait any longer. My body is starting to burn.
Just relax. I'm not going to hurt you. I had a feeling. He's still too strong. At least he sucked up his time trap, and now I can stabilize this path of fate.
By Svarog, what a demon. I've seen many during the war. There's only one way to deal with such scum.
You don't recognize me. Did alcohol poison your mind so much at the time? You mere mortal!
Die! Die, you wet skag! You're right. Go back to the swamp you crawled out of.
This meeting probably would have gone very differently had it not been for alcohol-induced amnesia. Maybe by investigating incidences related to other hearths, I'll come across a jug of liquor that caused this. A serious fall. The builder will not recover from it for a while. Without altering this incident, the new bridge will definitely not be built here.
All right, time to fetch some stone.
It seems that a new stone bridge will be built here. It may take one man many years to construct it. However, by traveling to the future, I'll probably be able to cross the river.
My child, the sun is already setting. I'll die here if I don't return to the lake. And you'll die if you are born in it. I think I found you a guardian. who will not perish under his care.
Who's there? Speak!
Oh no. Where's my linen? The washboard is gone too? I left it here this morning.
Mommy, maybe the household ghosts have been messing around here.
Household ghosts tend to be helpful. They wouldn't do something like this. But whatever took my things could be dangerous. Let's get home before nightfall.
Maybe finding the remaining clothes will help me understand what happened here.
Well, little one, it's not going to happen. Your father probably took our funnel and put it in another tree. We won't be able to find it before nightfall.
My tummy really wanted some sap.
Trees are like a big family, constantly talking to each other. Perhaps if I feel their bark on my palms and listen to the whisper of their leaves, I'll find out which tree is sharing its sap. Show me the way. Thank you.
Before we can enjoy the birch sap, we must thank the tree.
I have to thank a tree?
Son, our ancestors once roamed this earth, and before them, the ancestors of their ancestors. They grew old, and their bodies turned to dust and merged with this earth, on which now the giant trees that surround us grow. Their spirits hear us all the time and guide us on how not to get lost. You are not just thanking a tree. You are thanking the spirits of your ancestors, who make sure that during every moment of your life, you will not stray from the path of goodness.
I understand, Mommy. In that case, thank you for the drink, ancestors and spirits. Mommy, what are you craving? Mommy, let's go get some birch sap. Please, it won't take long. You know how much I love it.
Nadimir, it's late. It's better to stay home in the evenings. Various creatures lurk in the darkness. You don't want to encounter a drowner, do you?
Nothing will happen to us. I'll protect you. I really want to. Please, 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 let's go.
All right. Besides, you got my frock all dirty, so I'll give it a wash on the way. But we need to hurry.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Oh, little one.
They seem to have headed for a birch grove near the river.
I can't lose you like I lost my mother. I won't be able to cope with such helplessness.
Too small. I can't reach that dosing pipe. I can't save Mommy.
The boy is all shaken up. The situation seems to be serious.
Mommy, I'm coming right now.
Where did he go? Nadimir! Nadimir!
The arrow arrows in the drawing seem to point towards a plow. I suspect that the drawing points to a place in the barn. That's likely where the child hid from his father. The boy drew a fiery bird. Has he seen Rarag? I hope that the trace of time linked to this drawing will provide a new clue.
There you are. Quickly, my son. We must save your mother.
What happened, Daddy?
Rarok set her on fire. Quickly, son. Bring me the dowsing pipe and I'll get the water.
I won't let Mommy die.
I'm on the right track. It looks like Rarag attacked here.
For Svarok's sake, where is that bucket? I put it here yesterday.
An interesting drawing. Looks like the child wants to point out something important. I guess it's some type of game. The stove's illustration is very detailed.
It's time to rescue my love! Are you ready, son?
I'm ready, Daddy. Let's save Mommy. We saved your life. You owe us eternal gratitude.
I'm sure it will strengthen my health. But you could have used clean water at least. You have soiled me, and I still have to finish smudging our home to ward off demons and other evil spirits.
But you're fighting demons by setting yourself on fire? Dad said we had to put you out with water.
No, son. I'm cleansing our home by smudging it with birch branches. I do it every spring. Dalamir, what have you been telling him again?
He was misbehaving earlier, so I wanted him to be useful for something. Besides, as tradition goes, only the most beautiful ladies get doused during the revival festival.
This clue was not very productive. I was hoping it would lead to something completely different. On the other hand, the fire spewed out a fire feather. There's a chance the boy truly saw Rarag, and then drew him.
Mira, it's good to see you. We need to talk.
Just hurry, please. I have other things to worry about.
Damn it. As usual, Nadimir can't bring the key back to where it belongs. Lately, his head hangs in the clouds. What a gawk.
Vladimir was horsing around my house. He probably lost it there.
The key is probably somewhere near the girl's house. Right now, I can't do anything else around this bonfire.
We don't have time for each other because of work. How am I supposed to grind grain when there is no quernstone again? Oh, I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Forgot the gift for Mira. Oh, this might be good. Look what I've got for you.
What have you done? I destroyed the wreath because of you. And you spilled flour. Like father, like son.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Butterfingers is my middle name. Take it as part of my repentance.
Something like this neither will help me nor bring me a husband. Besides, you took it from my quern, didn't you?
I found this figurine on the stump. Mira, I'm really sorry for what happened.
Lots of work awaits you. Meanwhile, I will make a new wreath.
No, no, no! For the Svarog's sake! Why is everything keeping me away from her? For the love of gods! We don't have time for each other because of work. How am I supposed to grind grain when there is no quernstone again? Oh, and I didn't know it. Luckily, there's still some flour left. Perhaps Mira won't be angry anymore if good bread comes from it.
spilled my favorite raspberry juice on yourself and thought I would be worried about you, right?
I have to say, it sounds pretty bad now. I really didn't mean to spill it and destroy your wreath. It's just, I was so happy that we could spend the Kupala night together. I've been waiting for it all year. Please forgive me.
It's fine. Let's forget about it. Just be careful next time and stop coming up with such weird tricks. Too much fright for one day.
An unusual key. Probably for a wooden lock. It's slightly burnt. Strange.
Mira, it's good to see you. We need to talk.
Just hurry, please. I have other things to worry about.
Follow me. Just don't lock the door. The lock gets jammed. Nadimir was supposed to replace it a long time ago. But asking him has been pointless. When I was younger, my drinking knew no bounds. One Kupala night, I made the same mistake. My mind was clouded and I don't remember anything.
Then why did you want me to come here? I'm not interested in your drunken stories.
I drank a lot, but not enough to forget that she appeared. I drank a lot, but not enough to forget that she appeared.
Who appeared?
A woman, tempting me with her gaze and body. When I saw that you connected with my son through genuine feelings, I had to invite you here. What I'm about to tell you won't be pleasant.
A woman? Does this mean Nadimir doesn't love me? Has he found someone else to give his heart to?
No, that's not what I'm trying to tell you. When you were little, you were told that you have no one. But it's all my fault.
I don't understand. What happened?
I am... your father. I kept the truth hidden for years, ashamed of the fact that I abandoned you out of fear. But when I saw the love you two had for each other, I knew I had to tell you the truth. Please, don't tell Nadimir. He'll hate me for it.
Nadimir is my brother? We don't even look alike.
There is one more thing you should know.
I don't want to listen to your lies anymore.
Only Svarog could breathe fire into something so perfect. You cannot encounter one like this among humans. I remember this face, but I've forgotten the name. Will you remind me, lady?
I may have many of them as Samadiva, but I loved one, Siva. Do you remember last year's Kupala night? You gifted me this blessing that'll soon come into the world. You'll have to take care of it, as it won't survive in the water with me.
What blessing? Wait, you don't mean that... I don't remember much from that night. My mind was clouded by alcohol. Why can't you leave the water?
When my skin dries out, it begins to burn me. And when night falls, I must immerse myself in the waters of the ancient lake that transformed me. Otherwise, I'll turn into dust.
I really don't remember anything about that night. Well, fuck.
I, for one, remember perfectly what we did.
Damn wine. I'll come. Accept this ring as a promise of my word.
The shape of this ring is strangely familiar. After 12 sunsets, I will return it to you, along with the baby on the stone riverbank. Remember, your deeds will forever leave a mark, not just on you.
I'll remember. Farewell.
A partial truth can do more harm than a complete lack of truth. A trail of scattered clothes breaks off by the water itself.
Oh no. Where's my linen?
Mommy, maybe the household ghosts have been messing around here.
Household ghosts tend to be helpful. They wouldn't do something like this. Maybe it's the wind that blew the linen away, and we'll find them tomorrow. For now, let's get a washboard and go wash my frock.
Mommy, can you hear that? I guess you were right after all. We could have stayed home.
Hush! I think it's a baby crying.
What's happening?
Stay here and don't move.
the beach hides secrets that are much darker than I thought. I should investigate the site of this tragic death. Maybe I can find a clue there. These types of personal items linked to difficult experiences can be used in places of power or totems, channeling their effect. That was strange. The gust was unusually strong.
Recently at the market, a Western merchant told me about some phoenix, a bird reborn from ashes. The story sounded like someone based it on our fiery Rarog.
I guess no one would believe stories about a bird born from ashes instead of an egg.
Ash? Where's the bread peel? The loaves will burn.
Carpenter Isper, let's dance! Now you can rejoice and celebrate an eternal paradise. Where's my rocking, Woody? It's the only thing I have left from you.
Recently at the market, a Western merchant told me about some phoenix, a bird reborn from ashes. The story sounded like someone based it on our fiery Rarog. I guess no one would believe stories about a bird born from ashes instead of an egg.
You better not mock foreign deities. Their gods may turn out to be just as real as ours. Yesterday, I saw the night sky light up in a glow yet again. Do you think it's a soul being carried by Raro?
That's strange. I didn't see anything even though I spent the evening working at the quarry.
It was impossible to miss. Unless something is weakening the ancestral spirit in you, and you're also becoming blind to the signs from the gods. I'm getting very worried.
Thanks to you, I'm now worried too, and the fact that Isbor has left us doesn't help my soul. This is the first time I've seen a healthy man die from mere sadness.
I tried to cure him with all the herbs I knew, but it didn't work for long. And each night it kept getting worse and worse.
This looks like the work of a mare to me. These creatures manipulate dreams, cause nightmares, and create illusions. A human who has fallen into deep sadness is an easy target for them. The demon sucks out the life force of a miserable person, sometimes even killing them. Mares are immaterial beings. However, during the day when they're weaker, they often manifest themselves in insect form.
Quick! There's water outside the house!
Damn it! Someone slammed the door from the outside. It won't budge.
It seems this moth is a physical manifestation of a mare. But to get rid of her from the house completely, I need to lure her with something. The mare sensed my presence and created an illusion to scare me away. I can make use of this illusion. The juniper smoke lured the moth into the flask. she must change into her immaterial form, and she does so only at night. She is weaker now, so I can alter her illusion to fool her. You'll never drain the life out of anyone again. Begone before you burn.
Carpenter Isber, let's dance! Now you can rejoice and celebrate an eternal paradise. One day, I'll be chopping wood just like you. Oh, there you are, my rocking Woody.
Nadimir, what have you done?
I didn't mean to.
Quick! There's water outside the house.
I'll get it. Isbor was a wonderful man and a great carpenter. He died out of guilt and longing for his beloved, whom he tragically lost. I regret that we didn't get to meet her, considering a great man such as Isbor gave his heart to her. They will be together now. The time has come.
When I accidentally set him on fire, you were angry. Yet now you're burning him yourself?
Do you feel that warmth? It's the fire of Frarog. He's always around when the gates of Navia, the world of souls, open. Let's not keep Isbor with our crying. Let's rejoice and sing so that his soul will reunite with the spirits of our ancestors.
Prastara noc, dawno utracona, w ognisku domowym ogień rozpaliła. W świetlistych płomieniach znowu przebudzona, z krainą bogów Słowian połączyła. Prastara noc, dawno utracona, w ognisku domowym ogień
We're not a body. We're not a mind. We're not even a thought. We're a spark of light that experiences life.
This heat. You don't understand. I can't take it anymore. I need to leave.
When my mother was still alive, my parents used to come here often. Father fought many battles during his youth. After one of the skirmishes, he was severely wounded and hid in the woods. Mother found him and treated his wounds with herbs and infusions. After recovering, my father swore to my mother that he would protect her until the end of his days, which is why he blamed himself so much when she died.
Then why did you and your father grow apart?
After Mother died, he left me all alone. And as you already know, he blamed us for what happened to her. He spent days digging through the countryside in search of an egg from which Rarog, the avian companion of the fire god Svarog, would be born. Father hoped that with the help of the Firebird, he could travel to the past and save Mother.
I remember when, after the incident with the Samadiva, you brought me that egg. It got very hot, not to mention the fire. I thought its heat would burn us.
Yes, it was something I'll never forget. I actually never told my father about the incident. I was scared of his reaction. But now, it doesn't matter anymore.
I guess things had to cool down a bit so that we could be together again.
As long as a small spark is smoldering, there's a chance the whole bonfire will be lit. mysterious.
Oh. Oh, Pope, where are you? Oh, oh. Ah!
The trail ends here.
Crowder's in the well!
Run! I'll protect you!
I have so much to do. I need to start spinning threads, and then finish unpacking.
Mira, I'd be happy to help you move everything to the house. But remember that needles aren't allowed on Forefathers' Eve. The last thing our ancestors wanted was to sew their souls onto a scrap of cloth.
Oh, stop. These are just superstitions. Besides, needles aren't used for spinning thread.
What if their souls, whom you've angered with your recklessness?
It's just the wind.
Nadimir was probably right about one thing. It seems that all this racket was caused by a wandering soul. The soul that moves objects is apparently stuck in a state of madness. Maybe pointing out objects associated with its life will calm it down. The racket has stopped. The soul has calmed down. Now, the symbol will help me form a stronger bond with the soul. You're part of the first god that exists outside of time, even if you have forgotten about it. Reach out to him and remind yourself of who you are. The scythe symbolizes the death that you suffered. The wooden tub connects this event to water. Yet the spinning wheel and the washboard are connected to your daily life. It's not the suffering of a horrible death, but something else entirely that still keeps you on this earth. Go and show me what you mean.
I have so much to do. I need to start spinning threads and then finish unpacking.
Mira, I'd be happy to help you move everything to the house. But remember that needles aren't allowed on Forefathers' Eve. The last thing our ancestors wanted was to sew their souls onto a scrap of cloth.
What's going on here?
Tonight is Forefathers' Eve. Maybe a soul wants to show us something.
Look! What's happening? These buckets!
These are my father's buckets, which he puts all over the village. I hope this isn't another of that fool's tricks.
I have no intention of living here while a soul wanders near my home. We'd better follow its signs and find out what it wants to show us. Vladimir, what are you doing here?
Hello, Mira. I saw a cart from afar. I couldn't believe it when I saw you. I thought I'd help you with those bags.
Thank you. That's kind of you.
It's good to see you after so many years.
The cart! Vladimir, what are you doing here?
Hello, Mira. I saw a cart from afar. I couldn't believe it when I saw you. I thought I'd help you with those bags.
Thank you. That's kind of you.
It's good to see you after so many years. I can't believe you came back. I wanted to follow you, but... so many springs. Where have you been?
It was just as hard for me as it was for you. But I couldn't stay. Time healed my wounds, and I filled my life with labor. I mastered the art of weaving, thanks to the machines that belonged to your mother. How about you? Are you doing what you always wanted?
Yes, I'm a carpenter, but I still love carving, so I can craft something for you anytime. If you need anything.
Maybe someday.
The soul has lit candles in a circle. It seems that it wants me to complete the interrupted ritual. Should have known. He surprised me once again. Even though he's losing his feathers, he's still too powerful for me to capture or control him in any way. Once I find his egg, I'll be able to stop the chaos.
Now everything makes sense. Hey, get back here. Where are you? Bucket? Hop, hop. Bucket? Bucket?
What's going on here? Dalim, what are you doing?
Hey, get back here. Where are you? I was just about to look for you. Come to my workshop. I need to tell you something.
Wait! I need your help!
Father, those glowing buckets are your doing? What sorcery are you up to?
Not here. I have to pick mushrooms now.
I told you he's an old nut. Since he stopped drinking, all he does is collect these mushrooms.
There is only one right moment to tame the fiery bird. He's at his weakest state in the form of a burning egg, which he lays in a nest, only to die later and be reborn from it again. And it goes on endlessly. It seems that Dalim is not in his usual state of consciousness. He probably took some herbs or mushrooms to see and feel the energy of Navia, which crosses our world. As a local ashter, he probably wanted to talk to the souls of his ancestors during the Forefathers' Eve ritual. He is clearly untrained in his craft, since he overdosed on the substance. He completely clouded his mind and lost his connection to the material world. If I could consume a small dose of the same thing Dalim took, I could understand the state he was in and find a clue. The brew worked very quickly. A little too quickly for a mushroom mixture. I hope I didn't overdo the dosage.
Why did you need us? You are setting a bad example for the children.
What children? I don't see any here.
Those on the other side of the mirror who shouldn't be witnessing with such behavior.
It's been so many years since my beloved Dobromila's passing. Nadimir, did you take my staff?
Why do you need it? Are you going to make another inept attempt at summoning Mother?
Could you, for once, do as I ask?
You lost your staff, and now you're blaming me. Knowing your old noggin, you could have put it anywhere. There's no chance of finding it.
Without the ritual staff, we can't begin Forefathers' Eve.
These big mushrooms pop up like mushrooms after the rain, except that it hasn't rained. I think I went a little overboard with the dosage after all.
Yoo-hoo! From bird to bee, from bee to human, Thanks to me, you will understand any language in the dialect of dwarves crewmen.
And will I understand an old man's gibberish, too?
Of course. The grumbling of the grumpy old witch, too. What are you doing here? This is my home!
A mouse who talks in the dark.
'Cause you come across talking mice in the broad daylight every day?
Actually, why is your accent so weird?
How many mice have you talked to for you to be so familiar with the accent of mice?
People often complain about mice eating their supplies. You're rather unwelcome visitors.
Unwelcome? Say someone wandered into my hole without knocking?
How am I supposed to knock on a hole?
You don't knock at all, because you don't go into someone's house!
My child, here. I'm so special, and this old man doesn't even know he needs me. Yes, pick me, take me.
You again?
Hello, wooden friend.
Hello, brother.
Been so many years since my beloved Dobromila's passing. Good thing you took my stuff. Huh. I don't remember attaching this claw here.
You hardly remember anything anymore. I didn't bring it here. Why do you even need that staff? Are you going to make another inept attempt at summoning Mother?
Yes, I haven't seen her for so many years. It must work this time. If it wasn't for Mira, if you hadn't asked for that burst sap back then,
should still be with us now.
I've been gone for so long.
Glad to have you with us again, Mira. Thanks to this, we're having a wonderful feast here. Let's drink to your return. Slava!
Now let the spirits of our ancestors drink with us. After all, it is a feast in their honor.
To our ancestors, in their honor!
Glory to them. It's the most beautiful day of the year. Souls are circling around. Amidst the fiery feathers of Rarog, time begins to mount. May all the starved souls come along to feed. I shall guide you to Navia, so that you may be free. Warm my sorrowful heart in this time of need.
Now he's talking to himself, just like every year. And every year it leads to nothing.
I don't think he's talking to himself. I think he's talking to his own spirit, asking him for help.
Mother!
For as long as pain, suffering, grief, and remorse bind me to the earth, I will not leave. Let me go!
You had a good heart after all. You cared about others more than yourself. The gates of Navia did not open for you. Why? It's all your fault. Because of you, her soul is wandering. And because of you, I couldn't see it for so many years! Mother, come back! Mother! How can I help you?
Good and evil share one thing: power. Power is neither good nor bad. It just is. Fire is her manifestation. In the hands of an arsonist, it will destroy the forest and ancient trees. In the hands of a loving father, it will create warmth in the hearth that will warm a whole family.
I've fulfilled all my duties. I can finally end it. Reunite with my beloved. That damn dull thing won't even scratch me. Sharp steel, just like during the war. I can feel the heat. Dobromila, we'll dance once again. The suffering is over.
Has your father eaten anything today? Maybe we could gather some mushrooms for him?
Damn luck. It's been jamming all these years, and you still haven't properly repaired it, Nadimir. Thanks to you, I locked something in the house.
Where are you going? I thought you urgently wanted to talk to us about something.
Later.
I told you. We're wasting our time with this fool.
It seems I need to get to Dalim's house. Oof, that smell.
You won't find that! The three-headed god is already having a feast! You won't find that! The three-headed god is already having a feast! You won't find that! The three-headed god is already having a feast!
Vladimir, churn some more butter. I need it to make sweet rolls.
I can't believe my eyes. I've been whipping the cream for a long time and not a single drop of butter. What's that? Are the household ghosts frisking again? Mira, did you forget to feed them?
I'm hungry!
It's Domovoy, I assume. His voice is coming through the attic. Though it doesn't matter, because in a moment, he'll probably be somewhere else.
Can you hear me? But how?
I'm an ashter. I can hear you and your world as well.
They haven't fed me! The milk was curdled, and the bread was dry!
But household ghosts don't eat any food.
However, we need human attention, because it sustains us, and they've forgotten about me!
Is that why you make their lives so difficult? Are you there?
Hey! That looks great! This prickly reef is longer rotting anyway!
It seems this object was brought out of the house to annoy the hosts. I should put it back in its place.
I won't let anyone in! I took good care of your household, but in return, you forgot about me! However, I made sure to remind you, in a smelly way.
Remind? Are you still out there? If it's the household guardian ghost, he must have been responsible for this mischief. I won't open the gate until he locks it from the other side. Maybe if I clean up the whole mess he has done, That will distract him from guarding the entrance.
My mess! Do you want to remember me now? Stop doing that now! Stop doing that now! Ha! You won't reach such heights anyway! What have you done? You've cleaned up the mess that I made! Now I have to start all over again!
I think I annoyed him even more. But maybe he's no longer blocking the gate.
This disease is like a leech. I don't even have the strength to turn the crank to make a rope. Mira! Without the rope, she won't be able to prepare a deduk.
Not so fast! First, you need to solve my puzzle!
Oh, yeah. I forgot the household ghosts love them so much. Let's make a deal. If I solve your riddle, will you help the host of this house instead of bothering him?
Deal! Domovoy loves riddles. A few turns it will be. If you just spin a bit, you'll see. Search for an arrow of wood. It will show you the first possible turn it could. Then count her scholars and to the left you spin. If you want to win, do the same with the hand planes and spin to the right. So your future will be bright. Count the pumpkins, divide them by 2. Rotate to the left, and you're almost there from my point of view. At the end, a turn to the right, to celebrate your success with delight. solved it. My behavior shall be changed before my work will be arranged.
Wait. Did the hosts of this house mention anything about some unusual egg? Maybe you heard something?
They were talking about some cave, but all I'm interested now is sweeping the house with my long beard. Besides, it's kinda hot in here, and I'm bored with this conversation. Farewell.
Farewell.
I've still got some of my strength left. Such a strong rope will be perfect for tying a deduk out of straw. Considering my condition, butter churning wasn't that fast. But I made it at last.
Don't be too hard on yourself. The old strength still lies within you. Thanks to you, we can start the feast even earlier. Sit down at the table. Finally, deduk looks great. Kaliada has begun. Enjoy your meal, my love. May you get well.
You, my dear, you've prepared a wonderful sacrifice. This smell of mushrooms reminds me of those who are no longer with us. It's been so many years since their death. I really regret that I've split up with my father in such a way. I hated him when I was young, and I thought he was crazy and I ignored him. But now I understand him. The heat of illness surrounds me, burns me, and I feel like I'm dying. He has been dying his whole life, but when he faced the Veles, he remained himself. I shouldn't have gone outside. These mushrooms.
Stay calm! This illness has been afflicting you for so long. You have to be careful. We have only ourselves. It's quite difficult for me to look at your suffering. I've tried all the herbs, but it's no use. Although, there is one more herb that I've heard of in legends. I saw it only once, when I was young, in a place that terrifies me. A lake, under a huge oak. There, I can find a herb that will help you.
A lake? Don't go! Don't!
Nadimir! Nadimir! Has your father eaten anything today? Maybe we could gather some mushrooms for him?
Ha! Look, he did earlier. He thought the same thing you did. You have so much in common.
Be serious. Don't compare me to him. Let's go inside.
Sharp steel. Just like during the war. I can feel the heat. Dobromila, we'll dance once again. The suffering is over.
Father, what are you doing? Buckets are one thing, but this is going too far. Put down the knife.
It's over. The voice from the well revealed the truth to me. This being had come to me through the buckets, so that I could apologize. This is the only reason I did it. The being cannot survive outside the water. Now I can rest. I want peace. I want to be with my Dobromila.
You're on about those buckets again? I don't understand what you're talking about, but promise me that you won't hurt yourself.
It's too late.
What an old fool. But at least he made some mushroom soup.
Mira, I must confess something to you. I'm not actually your father. It was Isbor, a dear friend of mine.
Wait, what? You're not my father? I parted ways with Nadimir, and then I left because I thought he was my brother.
You weren't angry about the incident with the Samadiva? All this time, every day, I've been kicking myself for that. I couldn't forgive myself for losing you because of my stupidity. But this? You thought I was your brother?
Calm down, Nadimir. Someday you'll sort things out between yourselves. Right now, there are more important things to focus on. I myself lived in ignorance for so many years. I only found out the truth yesterday. Mira, there is still something you need to know about your mother.
I feel sick.
You weren't supposed to eat that! Do you want to die, you fool? Father!
I didn't think she had gone this far. I can't go any further. I should have brought my walking stick from home.
An old rusty key. It's not very big. Possibly for opening a chest. Right now, there's not much else I can do by this bonfire.
Enough rest. I have to find my beloved. She has been gone too long.
The sickness burns my insides, but it doesn't matter right now. There was a path here somewhere. I can't see anything in this snow. Svarog, Lord of fire within my heart, show me the way to my beloved. What's that glow? Maybe that's where I'll find Mira. I hope she's safe.
I won't be able to pass this way until certain changes occur in time. No snow? Green grass and flowers in the middle of winter. It looks like the work of natural forces, but why would they destroy a human camp? I must stay alert. I need supernatural strength to knock down this tree. Someone ensured that the circle was secured. The order in which the stones were awakened clearly matters. The forest spirit sometimes manifests his power of nature through the forest debris. That's how the mighty Leshy, defender of the forest, is created. But the forest spirit is very hesitant to experience this transformation. Could it be that someone wants to summon him in an unnatural and forced way using these power stones? This tree must have grown very quickly, destroying the alchemist's camp and blocking the way to the top of the collapsed tower. But who would want to set up a research camp among old ruins? And why? The main power stone has awakened. Natural forces have undoubtedly attacked this place. Did someone escape through the portal? So, this is where the runaway hid from Leshy. This place looks like an alchemist's camp. If this man created a toxin that changed the effect of the stone circle and trapped the forest spirit. Then maybe I can prepare something that will neutralize the green potion he brewed. Spirit of the forest, this tree is already dead anyway. Will you help me knock it down so I can help someone?
Flower that has to grow in water. Oh, how I hate it. What a blessing from the gods. There's a log here. It wilted right after I picked it. Maybe it's the frost. Or the water keeps you alive. There must be something here that I can hide you in. It wilted right after I picked it. Maybe it's the frost. Or the water keeps you alive. There must be something here that I can hide you in.
Spirit of the forest, take back your actions. Bring back natural order. Goodbye. The alchemist, conducting his research around a giant oak tree, disrupted the natural order. The ancient forest spirit was greatly angered by this, so he wrecked one scholar's camp after another. What happened to the alchemist after he imprisoned Leshy? I don't know, but he certainly had strong motivation to put his life on the line many times. Was he interested in the lake's healing properties? Was he trying to help a loved one? Who is the villain in this story? Leshy, who defended nature from destruction? Or an alchemist who may have been working on a cure to help others?
With this coffret and water from the magic lake, the flower should survive the journey home. I hope this plant will help Vladimir. I pray my beloved is still alive. I must hurry.
kind of tree is that? I've never seen one like it in my life. Who are you, beautiful creature?
I am the guardian of that which few still see. I'll give you the fern flower, if you prove yourself worthy of it.
What should I do? Tell me. I'm ready to do anything for it.
This beautiful maiden is probably a Samodiva, one of the water creatures, women chosen by water magic, which transformed and cursed their souls as they died in the water.
These ruins you see around you were once a magnificent castle. But the king who ruled it was greedy, and he brought destruction upon the town, and death to himself. The ghost of the king still wanders this place. Bring me the ruler's most precious treasure, and you'll prove yourself worthy of the fern flower.
A ghost? Wanders? Fine. I'll look for it. What was that? I think I'll pass. Wealth can wait.
Day 2. Svarog, the god of fire, appeared to me beneath the giant tree. At first, I wanted to flee. I thought I had done something wrong. Svarog, however, revealed a message that was beyond my wildest dreams. He said that he breathed his power into the egg of a predatory bird and hid it among the roots of the giant tree under which we stood. He said to me, "Rarok, a fiery bird that will hatch from this egg will possess the power to alter reality so as to fulfill the desires of all those around it. Remember, however, that worries and fears are also unconscious desires." Svarog ordered me to spread his message to all my countrymen. I'll begin tomorrow. Withholding divine knowledge can end badly.
It looks like someone already buried something here. But I can't get to it with my bare hands.
I can feel Death's energy here. Death from long ago. It's likely that many died fighting in this place.
Day 21. Not even one moon has passed since my encounter with Svarog, and yet my dream of riches has already come true. I found extraordinary treasures inside the caves. On several occasions, I witnessed a fiery bird flying across the sky. I have not yet revealed Svarog's message to anyone. I thought you cannot simply reveal such knowledge to everyone. But what if the god of fire will punish me for hiding it? Day 93. It's only been one spring since I met the god, and my own castle and the walls surrounding it spread out around the great tree and its roots. the desire to become the king of this land was fulfilled so quickly. From now on, my fortress will protect the secret of the divine bird and its nest. Day 345. First an earthquake, now a rebellion, and an enemy at the city gates! This isn't how it was supposed to be! Rerog was meant to fulfill only my desires! Destruction of the city was not one of them. The Firebird escaped from its and emerged above the attackers. I'm doomed! Now he's fulfilling the hateful desires of my people! I need to hide!
So that's where the whining is coming from. The magic barrier not only trapped the unfortunate man's body, but also his soul.
Oh, there's something here.
Day 309. This knowledge must remain a secret. It must! There can only be one king! I built a magnificent underground chamber for the divine bird Rerog. He will not escape!
Symbols and days on the diary's pages may be linked to the cipher on the magic barrier.
They do not approve of my reign. Day 309. This knowledge must remain a secret. It must! There can only be one king! I built a magnificent underground chamber. Day 282. My subjects are drowning in sorrow. They do not approve of my reign. They don't know that the divine bird will fulfill all their desires, even the darkest ones. Maybe it was not wise to keep Svarog's message a secret. Maybe I should send out messengers to spread it among the people. Maybe. Day 93. It's only been one spring since I met the god, and my own castle and the walls surrounding it spread out around. Day 345. First an earthquake, now a rebellion, and an enemy at the city gate. Wise to keep Svarog's message a secret. Maybe I should send out messengers to spread it among the people. Maybe. Thank you. Day 354. It's over! They broke into the castle faster than I expected. I hid my entries in a chest so that no one could get their hands on them. Rerog trapped me and abandoned me. Gods, protect my soul. I don't want to die.
These ruins you see around you were once a magnificent castle. But the king who ruled it was greedy, and he brought destruction upon the town, and death to himself. The ghost of the king still wanders this place. Bring me the ruler's most precious treasure, and you'll prove yourself worthy of the fern flower.
A ghost? Wanders? Fine. I'll look for it. I only found a skeleton, not treasure. Isn't that the king's crown? Over there?
A past adventurer was supposed to put it in its place.
Past adventurer?
It's nothing, my dear. My precious. Follow me. Don't forget to bury the chest afterwards. You don't want to be haunted by mares, do you? While searching for the crown, you probably read the king's diary. But you don't know the end of the story. God Svarog, seeing what the concealment of the truth about the Firebird had led to, decided to take matters into his own hands. He spread the message about the wish-fulfilling Rarog into all living people at once. In doing so, the weary fire god momentarily forgot who he was and how much power he possessed. Although, a brief moment for gods would be many years for mortals.
What about the fern flower? I completed the quest. You were supposed to give it to me.
Silly. I don't really care about the fern flower. I was charmed by your desire to find it. You're so innocent, just like your father.
Natimir! What's going on here?
It's time to take a deep breath. What a strange place. It's not a natural cave, but rather a long-forgotten chamber taken over by nature. Are the roots of the great oak tree from the lake growing here?
Have I gone blind? What has she done to me? It can't be this dark in here. Oh, there's something here. I think it's a torch. Where did that Samadiva put me? I need to get out of here and quickly return to Mira.
When the boy fell into the lake, it pulled him into its dark abyss. then tossed him out here through a rushing channel.
Where's the way out of this bloody cave? What's that glow? Up there, are those smoldering embers? Maybe I can light up the path with it. But how do I get there? Where's the way out of this bloody cave? What's that glow? Up there, are those smoldering embers? I'll light my torch with them. What kind of strange place is this? An egg? Maybe it belongs to Rarog. Father always talked about it. A gift like this will definitely calm my beloved Mira's anger, and maybe even kindle her feelings for me. Oh, fuck! The bridge is rising!
carry you to the Firebird. He will not let you die from the cold. Pogs on it. The bridge is raised, and the key was lost many springs ago on the stone bank of the river. If only I had known then that this is what it's used for. Oh! Don't die!
Right now, there's not much else I can do by this bonfire. The power totem has activated. Radog is drawn to events involving strong thoughts and emotions. To fully channel the power of the totem, I need an object tainted with extreme experiences. Radog scared the monsters away from the infant. Perhaps now I can approach and help it. The infant was poisoned by vapor from water children's mucus. The newborn moves between Yavia and Navia, along the border between the world of the living and the dead. I can see it, but I cannot touch it yet. A circle of fire feathers should strengthen my power so that I can help it. The suffering of these horribly lost beings means that I won't be able to see what has happened here. Not until I help free their souls from their long-dead bodies. The water children and their suffering that weighed on this place have disappeared. Now I can help the infant.
I'm sorry. I don't even know who my parents were. Down at the riverbank is all I know about myself.
Leave you, my spark of humanity. The depths of the waters will not become a home for you, because you're not like me. May the world of beings gazing through the mist be kind to you. I shall name you Mira, so that you bring peace and light. You've been conceived and born through the love of two lovers. May its power accompany you throughout life. The sun is about to set. I cannot stay with you any longer. must carry you to the Firebird. He will not let you die from the cold. I'm begging you, Firebird. Save this being.
Am I alive? Where am I?
It's all right, Mira. Nothing will harm you now.
How do you know me? Who are you?
Calm down. Don't strain yourself. All these years, I've seen you grow old, and I wasn't touched by time. It was a torment. Decades have passed since I met Isbor. He was the love of my life. One day, he insisted that we go for a walk, despite the floods. We were young and foolish. I was afraid, but I trusted him. But while we were at the river, the ground collapsed beneath me and I was swept away by the current of the water. Instead of dying, I was enchanted into a young body and became an immortal Samadiva.
I still don't understand. How do you know my name?
I was pregnant at the time, Mira. I am your mother, and Isbor was your father. I had to leave you in the care of other people. Otherwise, you'd die if you stayed with me in the waters of the lake.
My mother? I don't understand anything. I feel so...
My child! My soul! Mira, I'm with you. Don't leave me.
Mira! There you are! My love! You shouldn't be coming here. I cannot lose you. Protecting those who are dear to me has never gone well. But with you, it was meant to be different.
You didn't leave me. You protected me from the very thing life has always pushed me towards. From loneliness. Vladimir, your face. Look at your hands. What's happening?
Mira, I'm regaining my strength. My breath. I can take such a deep breath and I can see everything so clearly. Mira, your hair, they're golden. Just like back then. Like on the night when we were carried away by love.
Vladimir, everything has returned. The memories are no longer cloudy.
They're no longer traces in memory. They exist. It feels as if our whole life, all the memories, the people, the night we parted, as if it all happened now. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, nor 60 years ago, but right now and always. As if it lasted and happened forever. As if each second we truly wished that this is how our stories would unfold. As if we had never parted.
One day, you'll look into your own eyes, and you'll see the eyes of a god.
We need to talk.
Before you say anything, I've got something for you.
It can wait.
Forgive me. I was deluded by the power of the Samadiva.
It doesn't change anything at this point. Soon, I'm leaving. It'll be better this way.
You're leaving? Why? Please, stay. Nothing like this will ever happen again. We were so good together. Please, forgive me, Mira. Let's talk. Please, forgive me, Mira. Let's talk.
I'm sorry. I don't even know who my parents were. Down at the riverbank is all I know about myself.
I can't lose you like I lost my mother. I won't be able to cope with such helplessness.
Perhaps it would have been better if I died in the clutches of those beasts, not her.
Don't say that. Forgive me, please. I think I found a raw dog's egg. This is for you. It'll fulfill our desires.
I doubt it. It has only brought me problems so far. Seed, you don't understand. I can't take it anymore. I need to leave.
Look at this. Can you feel it?
Oh, dear gods!
Prastara noc, dawno utracona, w ognisku domowej. ogień rozpaliła.
Now, I remember.
That fire. I thought it burned us. Did you see it? It felt as though we were there together. We looked at it all together. It was scary and amazing at the same time.
I felt it too, and I couldn't say anything. As if I was frozen in time.
Do you think it was us? Our fate? Are these the answers to our worries? The future or past we were not destined to know?
I don't quite know what happened myself. Is it even reality? Was it really Radog's egg? And if so, its fires revived our remorse, fear.
Insecurities, worries. Why are they so important to us? These thoughts fill our minds and shape our lives.
And we let them do so.
Really? Is this how our fate will unfold?
I think it's up to us. The spirits of our ancestors watch over us to keep us on the path of goodness.
But the mist of dark dreams blinded our eyes. Yet, not everything I saw was sorrowful. I saw a spark of happiness and love.
A spark of the gods. It has always glowed within us.
And we've believed that we're merely smoke carried by the wind, when in truth, our hearts carry the fire of the sun.
Stara moc, dawno utracona, w ognisku domowym ogień rozpaliła. W świetlistych płomieniach znowu przebudzona. Z krainą bogów wszystkich połączyła.
Thank you, my friend. Let's go home.